That is the daily of Miss Monique B&B. All right, today's video is one I kind of didn't want to do, but it's so highly requested, we have to do it. So Sam Young just built his 80. It's pretty similar to mine. Different car, but same motor. And everyone's like, you guys have got to race. So he's got 1,000 horsepower, but 37s. And I've got about 650 horsepower, but 35. So I said, let's do it. Let's do a roll race. Let's do some sort of drag race. And we've teed it up with the Sydney Dragway the week before the Sydney show. And that's what you're about to see today. Now, talking about a lot of power in a Landcruiser, I'm hoping he just takes off the line and explodes everything. Diffs, gearbox, axles, whatever. But I've already done a diff. So before we even start this episode, we need to replace the gearbox that I blew up when we went dirt track racing. And then we can go drag racing. I'm so excited. I'm already wearing my helmet, as you can tell. Today we have Mitch back in the house because he is my go-to gearbox swapper dude. And we're gonna change this thing super quick. Are you ready, Mitch?
I'm ready.
Monique's calling. Hello?
Axel's next door.
The dog escaped. The gearbox again.
Oh man. That one looks worse than your current one.
Yeah, look.
What have you done?
They're hard to find.
Where'd you find it? The backyard of someone's house?
Gimpy.
Yeah, explains a lot. Rightio, so we've got to get into this thing. We're going to strip the interior first. Then obviously bell housing bolts, probably going to be hard to get to. Harness, whatever else Sam's put under there. A couple drive shafts.
Couple diffs in the way.
Are these going in?
Yeah.
Check these out.
Come down a little bit.
Yeah.
Is mine working?
Yeah, it's doing it.
Wait, which is on?
Yeah. It's just you pop your hand past it.
Is it on?
No, it's off now.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it on. Now it's on.
Yeah.
Come, Gearbox. Come here, you fucking dirty dog.
2 hours later.
Oh, it's so heavy!
Oh, is it?
No, yeah, kinda. Just let it go to the strap. Oh, me.
We've hit your knob.
Perfect. That was an absolute fucking mission, but we've got the gearbox out. So now we're just gonna split the transfer, leave the box on the jack, rip it off and replace it with the new box, transfer back on, box back in. Happy days.
How long have we been? An hour? You wanted it done by 3. It's like not even 3 yet.
It's not even 3, so I'm glad we've stuck to
We're on schedule.
we're on schedule.
Also, my clutch is super clean still. I like it.
Oh, it's so nice.
It's so nice, isn't it?
A few moments later.
Ah!
Why oil?
Wouldn't have done that.
No, neither.
Should we get a bucket?
Yeah, probably. It's fucking too late for a bucket now. Sam's bought the wrong box. So we're gonna have to go find another one.
Okay, so I did buy the wrong bloody gearbox. One of those things, there's a lot of different types when it comes to Land Cruisers, whereas a Patrol, they're all the same. This is why I love Patrols. Anyway, we finally got our hands on a H151. The one I got before was a H150. Easy way to tell, the spline on the front was a 24 shaft, whereas this one's a 14. So we've got a 14 spline gearbox, which means it should go in, and I'm gonna smash it in now because we go on the truck in like 2 days down to Sydney for this roll race with Sam. So I'm probably not gonna film too much of this. We need to just haul ass, get the thing in there, get it running so we can make it down to the show. Well, it's in. Well, it's late and I am hammered. We finally got the box in and finally got the thing loaded up. We are heading to Sydney tomorrow in the AM. We're gonna have to leave at literally like 4 AM to make it to the drag trip in time to meet Sam at 4 o'clock at Sydney Dragway. We're gonna do this roll race. We'll see how we go. We'll see you there. Guys, behind me is probably one of the rarest Landcruisers in Australia. 200 series front end, panel van conversion, and 650 horsepower, 1FZ. It saddens me to say this, but I am giving this thing away. So if you want to enter, jump down below to the website, grab something off the store, and you're in the draw. Oh my God, well, we made it. We're here in Sydney at the Sydney Dragway, but there's one thing missing. Mr. Sam Young. So I'm gonna give him a buzz and see where he's at, because this doesn't seem right. We were meant to meet here at 4:30 and it's almost 5 o'clock now. He might not even answer.
Hello, you've got Sam, leave a message after.
No good, no good, try again. Okay, it didn't ring me back, but I just got a text saying the 80's out, misfiring and currently no alternator. Everything's fucked. That sounds like a cop-out. An alternator? I reckon he could do a run with just a battery, surely. I don't know, when he gets a bob missing sorted out, we've been organising this for so long. You guys want to see the two 80s together, but we're going to run anyway, because next weekend I've got roll racing in Brisbane, up in Queensland there, so it'll be a test for that, and they might let me run the tree too, and we'll just get a timed thing. I don't know. Let's go suss it out and see what the go is, and hopefully Sam rings me back. Right, here we are down the strip. Sam is still a no-show, but massive shout out to Sydney Dragway here. They've squeezed us in before an event, so big shout out to them. If you want to come drag racing, I think they do events every Wednesday night, so if you bring your car down. But like we said, we're still going to run anyway, because in a week's time we have that roll racing event in Queensland. So yeah, we just replaced the gearbox, so we don't want to be smashing gears. Just an easy launch, just see how it runs with that new tune, the E85. So nothing too hectic, do a couple of runs, and then we'll be ready for next week. Oh, we're literally staging. We're bloody drag racing. Can't believe it. I'm gonna break something. Second run. Something weird happened with second gear, I'm not sure. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, so that was absolutely terrifying. You come to third, fourth gear, the thing starts shaking. It's still a four-wheel drive. But without Sam, we just ran off the time. The only other time I've ever drag raced was in my HQ1 tonner with like a stock LS1. I did like a 12.5. That just run like a 14.1. So big old girl, she's not fast, but it was terrifyingly fun. So I'm gonna be ready for roll racing. The thing is, taking off in that, super gentle. I don't want to break the gearbox again, but with roll racing, you can come on with speed, not have to worry about dumping a clutch. So we'll see you guys next episode. We take this thing roll racing against all these other cars in Queensland.
The next day.
What the fuck? Sit here or
something.
Oh, you gotta sit. Oh my God, go, 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 go. It's a new circus trick. Ta-da! You got the shakes hard, eh?
Me, yeah, that was big. That's a big drop.
All right, I've been stalking all week. We finally found him, Sam Young, in the wild. We've got to see what he has to say for himself. Here he is. Mr. Sam Young, Mr. Sam Young. What do you have to say for yourself?
No comment.
What do you have to say for yourself? You didn't appear to the drag race. Is there any reason why you would do such a thing?
No, nothing to say.
Any comments?
No comments.
What about all the children you hurt? What about their feelings?
My lawyer, my attorney.
Honestly, tell us what happened about this drag race, what we're going to have to do about
Mate,
it.
I honestly, I had to skip out. I can make mistakes all day if I wanted
excuses.
to. But alternator, bit of a misfire.
I think you could run on the alternator.
No sway bars.
That's dangerous.
My
Maybe.
biggest thing was if it gets a tank slapper at 200 k's an hour and I can't catch it, mincemeat Sam Young's going to be everyone's
You're
dinner
right,
plate
you're
for a
right.
while. So I figured, I'll try to fix the car. Couldn't. And here
We're
we
going
are.
to try and make it happen still.
Yeah.
But I
think-
reckon we're
what do
ready.
what do you reckon?
Yeah.
I've had some time to think about it. A race. Right here,
do a
right now
race.
at the full drive
We
show.
ready?
Sam vs Sam. Turbo FZ80 versus Turbo FZ80. Lamborghinis versus Ferrari. What do you reckon?
Let's do it.
Should we line up?
Should we line up?
Mate, where's the quarter mile or at least 50 metres or whatever the dash is?
Let's go.
Go on.
Alrighty, well, there's a lot on the line with this one. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to grip up early. I mean, I got the bloody Lamborghinis here. These are Australian made, plenty of grip. You know, the track's a bit tacky today. It did rain this morning, but the weather's looking good. So we've got nice, cool environment. Gives me lots of power. You know, cool air equals power. And we'll see how we go. We're not doing any warm-up burnout. We're just going to grip up and send it.
I even trained legs like 3 days ago, so it's going to be a real struggle. If I pull a hamstring, this throws me boxing career out the window, I'll be mad. All right, now it's all about getting in the right headspace before a big race like this. Obviously, arch nemesis versus nemesis, Sam versus Sam, Ferrari versus Lamborghini. There's a lot at stake here, pride and honour of my family and future children. I think the plan is going to be probably launch soft. Obviously, high risk of blowing a tail shaft or a hammy early on, but then load up the power and come in strong to try and win it in the second half. So we're just going to really sort of hang into it, stay into it, and see what happens. Never lift, baby.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Hold on. The camera's gone flat.